Hi, Leos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Happy first of the month to all of my Leos. Happy June 1st, 2025 to all of my Leos. All right, Leos, we're going to dive right into your reading. You know that you land on the light side of the moon in your sign, Leo. If you're feeling a lot more exuberant, creative, broad-minded, colorful, and fun-loving, in contrast, if you're feeling more self-indulgent, self-centered, conceited, overbearing, or bullying, and I know that's not any of you all, right? So let's get into your readings. I know you all are in good creative energy. The moon has moved from, or at least it will be moving from Cancer into your sign. So you all know what that means. When the moon moves to your sign, go where you're appreciated and not where you're tolerated, right? So you should be able to shine bright in whatever spaces you're in, Leos. Um, for you, a moon in your sign, for just fire signs in general, but when the moon is in Leo in particular, it actually accentuates your creativity and leadership abilities, right? So this is where take advantage of it, right? Take advantage of you shining bright as a leader, right? The leader that you are. So hopefully you get out and get some sun wherever you are, even if it's raining, if it's you take a drive or, sit in the window if you have a patio or a deck or, just sit by the window, during the day, right? Catch some sun rays. All right, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it. All right, the sun is medicine, see? All right, the sun is medicine. You hear me shuffling the cards. So, yeah, the sun is medicine. I'm telling you, that's how you're going to cleanse. That's how your spirit is going to cleanse under that sunlight. Let's pull an angel card for you. So, yeah, so somebody is really, really in that leadership bag. Somebody is really thinking, I want to shine regardless. I'm a leader and I need to be around other energies that's going to genuinely be happy for me to lead, right? So, once that moon moves out of Cancer, since Cancer is ruled by the moon, you feel like you've gotten a lot of good downloads, uh, creative ideas, and so you're ready to lead, right? You're ready to lead. So this is getting you ready for the week. So unchain yourself. So 501, so release the negative. There's a space inside of you being used to hold the bitterness of the past. Your angels implore you to keep the lesson, but let go of the resentment. You don't need to feel bad in order to protect yourself from these things happening again. Take a time, take a moment now to visualize the anger you hold. Now picture yourself giving it back to the place or person you received it from. Feel the freedom of not having to hold that anger any longer. So, yeah. So, somebody had a feeling about something. You had a feeling about something that somebody was hiding something from you, some secret about something, right? So something must have been uncovered. See, I'm telling you, when you operate in your true authentic self, it exposes how people feel. Why I keep saying, Leos, turn down for what? When the Leo walk in the room and you are your full authentic selves, people can't hide it. I'm telling people can't hide it. Doesn't really matter what your zodiac sign is. You all rule fifth house. Fifth house is about allowing your inner child to come out and play, right? In every setting. Fifth house is all about romance, creativity, children, projects, fun, self-expression, hobbies, what makes you feel good. Like you all are that sign, like that high vibrating Leos are that sign that just kind of sort of just that sunny disposition, and it's going to show how people really feel, even if it's another Leo. If it's a low vibrating Leo, it's going to show you how they feel about it. They can't help it. They can't help it. So, all right, let's um, get some these messages. Okay, so this card pour. So this is just a reminder to pour into yourself, and people will get the overflow of what you want to give them. Just the overflow of what you want to give them, not where your cup is half full. The overflow, right? And that's where your compassion is. Somebody is very compassionate person, but Source really wants you to live a softer life. Source really wants somebody to live a softer life. So unchain yourself from people who are just negative. I mean, they feel some kind of way about you. And the negative would be somebody feels some kind of way about you just being your true authentic self. So you have the gift of clear audience. This is clear listening. Yeah, you hear what people are saying, but you also hear what they're not saying. Your new home awaits. There you go. Your new home awaits. Y'all know what I'm saying? It's like I'm picking up on and people who walk into your new house and they be like, oh, it's like, what you need all this size? What you need this size house for? What you need all this space for, right? What you need all this car for? Like, because you earned it, right? So anyway, throat chakra cleanse. So yeah, the throat chakra cleanse really is just kind of sort of speaking your truth, right? Speaking your truth with clarity and confidence, you know, knowing that your voice matters. Somebody earned a new home, something that you earned, right? And however you earned it, you know, clear audience, you work for it, whatever. So your clear audiences, not only do you hear what people say, you hear what people are not saying, right? It's not like you want, well, I mean, there are some people who can go hang right in there with Leos that are so secure with themselves, they will literally put a spotlight and a fan on you and let you, you know, march down the line and just, you know, have fun with you. And those are the fun friends, right? They don't feel threatened by you at all. They're operating in their purpose, right? They don't have it. They don't see you as a, just like you would cheer them on, they would cheer you on. But then you do have some energies that feel some kind of way, right? But anyway, you're, like I said, you're unchaining yourself. You are you are getting your throat chakra together. So these are some affirmations. I listen with patience and I express with purpose, right? And another affirmation would be I communicate with honesty and compassion, right? So throat chakra cleanse. And this is in the spiritual realm, right? So somebody has come out of the, this is in the physical realm. This is the I feel, right? So somebody's come out of their feelings. Somebody is about throat chakra. Somebody really listens, you know, with compassion. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health, right? So somebody's a very compassionate person. You hear what people are saying, but you hear what people are not saying. So you ask source for clarity. You're like, okay, source, I'm hearing something, right? Somebody wants to call you, but they haven't changed. So things are starting to flow to you like water. So take your time to decide. The reason why things are starting to flow to you like water is like once your spirit decides that you're going to vibrate at a higher frequency and you're going to get around other people who are compassionate towards mankind. Remember, the sun exposes everything. So your confidence level is building, not arrogance, but your confidence because you're in spirit. So you're really relying on source. You're really relying on source as your medicine to recharge you. So should you double back for them? I don't know who them is. So somebody's not happy without you. Saying sacral chakra cleanse. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But he apologizes for betraying you, whoever he is. But somebody's in their feelings about something. It could be their sun or moon sign, doesn't really matter. But whoever it is, somebody's in their feelings about something, and they apologize for betraying you. It could be a Taurus. This 5 right here would be Hierophant, or it could be a religious organization that you're closing out a cycle with. But somebody has a very bitter ex whose lover wants you. I mean, I don't know what that means, but whatever. So. And people could just be attracted to your sunny disposition. People got to remember that too. Sometimes it's a flexual, y'all know what I'm saying, attraction, and sometimes it's just your sunny disposition that people are attracted to, right? So you have the gift of telepathy. That's the transference of thoughts, feelings, and ideas. They're intuitively, emotively, and super consciously. So I see you closing out the cycle in love. And that's you just relaxing, right? Let's get into some tarot, right? Try to keep it short and sweet, or however long Source wants us to keep it. But it's starting out right. Starting out with compassion. So soft life loading, right? Yeah. All right. Let's get into it. All right. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so you're great. You're grateful that something is behind you. Something is now behind you. That 3 looks like lips on the side. You're inspired to do something, right? Quickly. You're inspired to do something quickly. So somebody is staying focused, right? And so instead of now feeling like you have somebody else have to be behind you, you're inspired by Source. Source is the one that's behind. This is the Lion of Judah. There's a Source behind you now. So now that you're enlightened, somebody definitely know that they're a prayer warrior. Right? So you're saying, okay, you are a prayer warrior. So it's like you're standing tall, taking some kind of action. You're standing tall, taking some kind of action as a prayer warrior, right? Right, here's the 4 of Cups here. So somebody knows now how to tap in. When they feel like their back is against the wall trying to make a decision about something, you know how to tap into Source, meaning you know how to create, but you know how to tap into the creator, right? The living water Source, the creator, right? For compassion, for answers, right? So you have an innate spiritual understanding of things, right? Of the physical world. Like somebody knows exactly what's needed. So somebody is now saying, okay, I know what's needed. I know how to tap in to Source. I know how to get what I need from Source in terms of answers. I know how to create. I know how to pray. I know how to get somewhere fast if I need to. I know how to make something happen fast. Right, here's a justice card here. Right. So um, some things are done. Some things are done behind 2 people's backs. Right. Without your knowledge. Here we have, and something is now closed out. Something is now closed out. Right. And someone is free from something. There's a Page of Wands here. Someone is now free from something. This is a Page of Wands. So you got a message that someone is free, from something that's now closed out, and they're emotionally mature from something after falling for some kind of bait and switch of something. Yeah. Having to do something with somebody who felt like something was their way or the highway because possibly of a high priestess energy, who was already going through a dark time. So somebody was just impulsive, but I feel like you're cutting 2 energies off because now you're in light high priestess energy. Whether you're a man or woman, you're in light high priestess energy now. And you know your worth, you know your value, and you feel fulfilled. So you are I feel like you're going through some kind of a Saturn return, which is a major life change for you. So a Saturn return would be like you're going through some kind of a major move. This is like here, like somebody has new home awaits. The Saturn return would be like a major life change, like you're moving or something like that. And so when you're moving, you're also creating very firm boundaries, right? To save yourself from lamenting over something. You know how like when people are moving, going through a Saturn return, you want to make sure you got all your personal identifiable information, all those things, right? So that somebody don't copy all your stuff. Somebody doesn't, copy your ID, copy your likeness and image and all that other stuff. The judgment is coming down on some energies for being so obsessed with something, with creating something, and being so ruthless. Those 2 energies. So some kind of homecoming is happening. Something is going to feel very much like home, but there's a celebration happening here. Some kind of celebration is happening here. Somebody could also have new love coming across their path as well. You could have new love coming across your path as well. But I feel like somebody is in really, really high vibrating and good spirits, looking at your cards here. So this reading is for the 1st through the 8th of June. And by the way, for those of you all who follow me on Patreon, your reading is already up on the Patreon side. It's already up. So here we have a Page of Cups here. Something about a younger person here who He was very studious. Um, so you get some good news coming in, right? Um, the people were definitely trying to bring judgment down on a, younger person who was just looking to be saved. Like they were looking for, you know, possibly, some kind of work, or, to go to school, or, keep busy or something like that. Uh, they were looking for something to create some opportunities for themselves. And so, good news is that they learn how to save themselves. That's the good news. They learn how to save themselves. Um, and that's just part of someone's hard work ethic. It's a judgment card. But somebody's definitely not lazy. They're a hardworking person. So here we have the Knight of Wands here. So someone is free. Someone else is free. Um, so yeah, both energies are free. After some kind of label of being, lustful spirits or something. Maybe you and somebody had this label of, being this lustful spirit or whatever. Here we have the Five of Wands. A lot of conversation going on around. Maybe you and somebody. But something is coming together. Something is coming together. But some good news. Somebody does have love coming across their path. So congratulations to you. Ace of Pentacles. Some kind of a new venture. So this is either love or working together. You and somebody working together. So some kind of opportunity. Some kind of opportunity is created here. Yeah. So a lot of sacrifices were made. And somebody was definitely being sacrificed. Yeah, but so King of Swords here. So someone is a very powerful leader. They're very strategic, very disciplined, very clear, a very clear thinker. Seven of Wands here is closing something out. All right, so this is good. So next 7 days should be good for you. So again, get out and get some sun. Get out and get some sun. I'm also saying a prayer over people and their kids too, because something is, when you start out with water, something is very sensitive. Situation is very, very sensitive, because when you're unchaining yourself from something, especially something negative, not everybody, people will say sometimes, oh, yeah, sure. But not everybody is ready to break some kind of a cycle. That's the energy that I'm picking up. So, yeah. So, journal about your dreams. Whatever downloads you're getting, journal about it. This is going to be a really good month for a lot of people. And so, really good month for a lot of people. Just because we're going to have a full strawberry moon, we have sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love, right? Raise your frequency. Remember that the sun is your medicine. You're ruled by the sun. So whenever you feel like you're drained or confused or whatever, if you're around people that's just like feel some kind of way about you, they feel some kind of way, and it's kind of throwing you off. Get out in the sun. Get out in the sun. That's going to clear it right up right then and there. Get out in the sun and pray. Okay, God, show me what I'm not seeing. Show me what I'm not seeing. What's going on? Expose people. What's going on? God to be like beep 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 beep. Like an internal GPS, like a showing you like, okay, which direction to go in. But anyway, so yeah, inner strength. So don't lose yourself in the things you can't change. Focus on the things that you can change, like your attitude, mindset, energy. You've got everything you need. So yeah, look forward to having a good week. Look forward to having a good week. pursue happiness. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find your safe space. Follow your bliss. The beginning. Uh, there's still time to adjust or start over. Feel life flowing freely through your being. All your wishes can come true in the creative potential of a new beginning. And then you will get there. You can't force flowers to grow or plants to sprout. Be patient and respect that everything happens in its own way and time. And then simplify life. So life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. Okay. So that, let me see if there's anything else, spirit, that you want Leos to know. Let's see what else is going on here. Individuality. So every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. So everybody is learning and growing. So nourish your temple. Nourish your temple. That's what I have for you. So make it a great week. It looks like that's what you're doing. So a lot of sacrifices have been made for you to break some kind of a generational cycle, chain, or curse. And somebody's going through a Saturn return, which is very, very important for you to go through a Saturn return and rise above any judgment or you judging anybody else. And so, yeah, this is nice. All right, that's what I have for you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.